Koogs46 is doing an all-time series on his YouTube channel. If you don't know who Koogs is, I don't know what you're doing. I'm gonna link him in the description box down below. But he's going around the community and he's using the all-time squad for each team against a fan of that team within the community. He's got the Phillies up, so I'm gonna go head-to-head. Played against each other in the Content Creator League that we did with MLB The Show. Me and Koogs actually both lost in the semifinals, so in the championship series, we both lost in the championship series in the opposite sides of the bracket. I did beat him in the regular season, but it was a sweaty game.
Bryce in the gap! It's right down the middle, man. Bryce! Bryce! Baby! Bomb. Bomb. Ripped. The best pimp in the game!
And me and Koogs typically go back and forth historically. Gotta pull the old sleeves up here. Now, Koogs played this game live on Twitch, so the game's already out there on the internet. I decided to do a little breakdown of it on my end, though, so I could plug his YouTube, of course, and get you guys some content out of it. Yes, it is beanie season. Yes, being an Eagles fan is a struggle. No, I don't like the fact that we pick a quarterback every year now. But this hoodie is awfully comfortable. My lineup is gonna be Jimmy Rollins, Andrew McCutchen, Bryce Harper, Mike Schmidt, Jim Thome, JT Realmuto, Didi Gregorius, and Kenny Lofton. I will be pitching the 93 Zach Wheeler. There's not a whole lot of options here. The Phillies collection got better this year with the addition of Jim Thome and Jimmy Rollins. They added Robin Roberts, but they never gave him a card after his 86 overall that came out early in the year, and kind of confused. Like, did you lose his rights in cycle? What happened? Shane Victorino was a good add too. He just doesn't have the greatest skill set for Diamond Dynasty. He does early on. I would like to see them add his best card early in the year every year so that it's usable. It's a good card early in the year, but this time of year there's just so many goons. That's kind of the same thing with Richie Ashburn. There's an Ashburn card in the game. I personally would actually rather have Victorino. I know Ashburn has a solid swing, but Victorino is the switch hitter. Those two, either one you could use in center field. By the way, chat, we just got the Mike Trout in. We did a wager on my Twitch, and we have a third outfielder coming in the mail. We're going to complete our outfield. Do you know who it was? Were you on Twitch? I'm not telling YouTube till it gets here. Jimmy Rollins versus Cole Hamels in CVP to start it off with a strikeout. That didn't go my way. Andrew McCutchen in the 2-hole. I'm not doing well with him statistically this year, but I actually love McCutchen's swing. His silver is a beast in Battle Royale every year. He goes yard in the 2-hole to give us an early lead, 1-0. Koogs even went with the retro Phillies unis. He custom created them on stream before the game. He flies out to left to start it off. Then he gets a walk, and then he drills one into the gap in left center. That's actually a line out. Jim Thome with 2 outs, 1 on, rips it out to center. That puts runners on the corners for Mike Schmidt, and thankfully, he dropped his PCI on that 2-seam. Sometimes Zach Wheeler's a little tough to read. He's got the 5-pitch mix. His 2-seam does run well. He's not the easiest to control. He's not my favorite pitcher, but you can get outs with him if you locate. We get a double play to get out of the second inning, and then in the bottom of the third, Jimmy Rollins hits a ground ball to first. We almost roll a 3-6-1 double play, but Jimmy beats it out. 2 batters later with 2 on, 2 outs. Jim Thome up once again. Really scary and dangerous against righties. He flies out to left. He's maxed out against right-handed pitching. Can't miss to him there. Bottom of the 4th, though. Koogs has hit a couple balls hard here. We've got away with a few pitches. He stranded some runners. He starts the 4th with a lead-off double. That's big. Lead-off man on. Now he grounds out to first base. He moves him up. Looking to tie. 2 batters later, with runners on the corners, he grounds out to second base. We walk the runners on the corners for the double play, got a strikeout, and then a ground out ends the inning. We keep our lead into the top of the 5th, where JT Realmuto gets underneath of a fastball and flies out to right. I really fell off after that first inning, and really I was early on the McCutchen home. My timing was off for the most part of this game. He pitched really well with Cole Hamels. And it's a 1-0 game in the bottom of the 5th, where again, he gets a runner on. JT Realmuto up with that runner on first, 88 speed. We have to be careful. We jam him and break a bat, but no double play. Great play at second base by Didi Gregorius just to get the out at first, and then we escape the jam with a fly out to center. I've intentionally walked a guy just to get force outs. Koogs has had so many runners in this game, and he's honestly lined out a lot. Bryce Harper lines out to start off the bottom of the 6th for the first out. We've caught some serious breaks here. I'm shocked we haven't given up runs, and once again, with 2 outs, he moves 86 speed up to 3rd for Andrew McCutchen, and he misses a hanging slider. Koogs usually crushes that ball, maybe pressed it a little bit because of the struggles throughout this game. Couple lineouts maybe got to his head. And again, we have definitely all been there. 1 out in the bottom of the 7th after a fly out to left. He's going to line out to right. Again, another rocket shot off the bat to right field, and then JT Realmuto with 2 outs. Again, rocket shot off the bat. This one, though, he gets rewarded with an extra base hit, and threatening again. Runners 90 feet away with 2 outs. We intentionally walk Tomey to get the Schmidt righty-righty, and we get him to fly out to right. Koogs has to have stranded 10 runners on base at this point, and there's nothing more deflating than giving up a leadoff bomb in a game like this after you leave runners in scoring position again. Koogs has definitely out-barreled me in this game. He hasn't had any luck with runners on, and we crushed that ball with JT to extend the lead. With 1 out, Kenny Lofton's going to come up. Schmidt was deep on 3rd, and I heard Koogs mention it on stream, so I was like, why not? Let me drop the bunt down. Little reverse psychology. You know, he mentioned it out loud. Why would I do it? I'm coming right after you. We did end up getting out on the bases, though. I figured if I'm going to cheese him, I'm going to go all out and give him an opportunity to get me on the bases. I was going to try for 3, and we end up going down, going to 3rd base. But all the way into the 9th inning now, that 2nd run from Realmuto is all that we would get. He pops up to lead it off, and then Richie Ashburn pops it up on the infield for the 2nd out, and Jimmy Rollins with 2 outs is going to fly out to right. So Koogs, struggle bus. In this one, we get the win 2-0, but I'll be the first one to tell you, this was one of those games where I definitely was on the good side of the animations. Koogs had a ton of lineouts and loudouts in this ball game. We had our fair share of hard hit balls as well. It was fun. I'll always take a W against Koogs, though. We're gonna have to run it back soon because that one was a little bit tough for Koogs. To not score a run at all, I'm sure he's not excited about using the Phillies at any point in the near future, at very least. If I haven't said it once, I'll say it a million times, though, and I'm gonna continue to recommend them. That 96 Cole Hamels is one of the most underrated cards in the game. I know he's not a 99, I know he's not flashy, but his primary pitch is a changeup. He's got the cutter to run off of the fastball. He's got a curveball that you can bounce from time to time if you need it. He's easy to locate with. He's got a weird hitch in his release that's hard to pick the ball up. Definitely a budget lefty that you can check out. I know it's late in the year, but if you're looking for somebody to rock with, try out Cole Hamels. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Make sure you go sub to Koogs. I'm out. Peace.